And here it was, I thought your dumbass got arrested for something related to weed. You abusing your fucking boyfriend? I knew something wasn't right about how muscular and how, like, she ain't look aggressive. She just looked like she had an attitude or like a temper problem.
Here's the thing, bro. Your girlfriend exhibits the inability to control her emotions. She's a grown-ass woman. You know what I'm saying? She is a grown-ass woman. We all humans. We all make mistakes. But this is where accountability comes in.
She was in Seattle, Coleman, honey, International Airport, and they said allegedly, honey, there was a fight, an argument going on between her and her boyfriend, Christian Coleman, and the boyfriend, honey, tried to step away from this girl. They say she continued hitting him and stuff like that. Said he cheated on her.
Fastest woman on Earth. Stopped cold by a TSA metal detector and a pair of handcuffs. Sha'Carri Richardson, the sprinter who turned track lanes into runways, now finds her legacy sprinting toward a very different finish line. Stick around, because by the end you'll be asking, did one shove cost her more than a medal? Or is this just another lap in a race she's wired to win? Sunday morning, Sea-Tac Airport. Security lines looping like anaconda, nerves stretched thinner than carry-on shampoo limits. Sha'Carri Richardson and fellow sprint star Christian Coleman trade sharp words as they inch toward the X-ray belts. Surveillance clips catch Coleman turning to walk away. Then Richardson lunges, both hands out, shoving him hard into a metal support column.
No, look at your street. Down in the lower right corner, that is Sha'Carri Richardson and her boyfriend, Christian Coleman. And Sha'Carri Richardson, we can see she body slams Christian Coleman. Oh my God. She is strong as hell. But she body slams him into the concrete. Like, his shoulder must be hurting him. Anyways, Christian Coleman, he tries his best to walk away. We can see Sha'Carri pushes him again. And now they return into the camera field of view. Christian Coleman is trying his best to walk away. Respect for him to, keep in his hands and his anger, because things like these, remember, we're human beings and feelings can get to a point where we can't manage. But Christian Coleman, he tries his best to walk away. He kind of uses his shoulder to push her a bit. Sha'Carri Richardson, she's still pushing him. We can see their walk away out of the field of view. But that is the official footage, my people.
TSA officers swarm, read her rights, slap on cuffs. She's booked on 4th-degree domestic violence assault, a Washington gross misdemeanor that can still bite. Up to 364 days behind bars and a $5,000 fine hit, whether the victim presses charges or not. 19 hours later, she posts bond at Score Jail. But headlines are already sprinting faster than she ever has. And just when the timeline decides she's guilty at world record speed, one unexpected voice jumps into the blocks, ready to change the tempo.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just a sucky situation all around. Like, I don't feel as if, like, she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she have, like, things that she needs to work on for herself, of course. And so do I, so do you, like, everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just, like, extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if, like, I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at, like, situations like this to just, like, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you can do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and a human that God needs you to be for his kingdom and for his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation. And I hate the narrative too of just, like, what I'm saying, it's so negative. But like I said, it's just like in the state of Seattle, even talking to the cop or whatever, he was just like, it really was nothing I could do. It's just like, I understood. But I mean, like I said, it was just a sucky situation. But she's a human being and a great person. And I feel like, what I'm saying, like, we've been able to be, like, really good teammates, like, all year. And I hate that narrative too, because us coming together, like, we're just two, like, real dominant personalities. And she's, to me, the best female athlete in the world. Like, I see it every day. And, like, for me in my process, like I just said, like, moving training groups, a whole new environment, a whole new, training setup, different than what I've been in the past, like, 10 years of my, track and field career. And transitioning and then still coming back running 9.8 and feeling like I got so much more to give. Like, that's my path and that's my journey. And, like, being so up close and personal with her every day. And, like, I watched this girl, like, fall on the track, like, in February and walk it off like it was, like a cramp, but get back up and have to take, like, a month and a half of just, like, rehab and trying to come back. And then 3 weeks later, like, have a competition and, like, like, she just has a lot of things going on and, like, a lot of emotions and forces going on inside of her that, like, not only I can understand, but nobody can, because she's one-on-one, and I'm one-on-one too. And so I know everything is happening in God's plan because obviously He's going to win, and so that's really the main focus and the thing that I just wanted to say. And I know that like it's been a tough journey for her this year, but she gonna bounce back. And like I said, I see it every day. She's the best female athlete in the world, and she gonna be just fine. She gonna be good, and I'm gonna be good too. So it is what it is.
Christian Coleman appears on Instagram Live, hotel lamplight flickering above weary eyes. He calls the scuffle a sucky situation, insists nobody was hurt, begs the public for grace, mercy, love. Comments explode. Half salute his loyalty, half roast him for enabling. Hours after the arrest, Christian Coleman pops onto Instagram Live. Eyes tired, tone steady. It was a sucky situation, he admits, insisting Sha'Carri shouldn't have been arrested, and reminding viewers that everybody's got stuff to work on. Fans hail him as the blueprint for protecting black women, but the comment thread splits like a relay baton. Half applaud the loyalty, half howl double standard, because swap the genders, they argue, and nobody's handing out grace. Then the gossip gears start grinding. Track circuit insiders claim Sha'Carri found flirt-heavy DMs between Coleman and an ex-college teammate just hours before the shove. No screenshots confirmed, no statements issued. Yet, did he cheat? Trends by sundown, recasting Coleman's calm as strategic penance. Defend her now. Keep his own receipts buried. Cynical? Maybe. But the rumor races so fast it could draft off her personal best, igniting a debate about gender, fame, and forgiveness that only Sha'Carri herself could match for voltage. Back in Eugene, summer 2021, Sha'Carri explodes through the 100-meter in 10.86, the ticket to Tokyo practically dangling from her neck. Then the drug test drops. THC in her system, 30-day suspension, Olympic dream torched in real time. Headlines pop like flashbulbs. The world expects her to disappear. Instead, she tweets 2 words: I'm human. Translation: not done yet. Fast forward to Budapest 2023. 10.65 and pure gold. Arms spread as she shouts, "That girl is back!" Scroll one more season, and Paris 2024 hands her silver, proof the first medal wasn't lightning in a bottle. Sponsors scramble to re-ink deals. TikTok stitches her catchphrases into viral sound bites. Late night shows cue up the guest chair. But every boom brings blowback. Detractors sneer cocky, fans counter confident. And that push-pull tension is roaring louder than the starter pistol all over again. So are we watching a pattern that's spinning out of control? Or just sparks flying off a life lived at 27 miles per hour? Remember 2021? Sha'Carri wins the trials, then learns her mom passed away. Same week. She later called the pain a wound you can't bandage, and ever since, drama seems to ride her slipstream. One day it's a Twitter spar with a rival. Next it's blasting Nike for airbrushing her edge, then a press room breakdown that zips around the internet before her spikes are even off. Sports shrinks say sprinters live on adrenaline. Off the track, that rocket fuel can spark wildfires. No dossier confirms anxiety or depression, yet insiders murmur about weekly therapy sessions and a support circle growing smaller by the month. So, when skeptics watch the airport shove, they don't see a one-off. They see mile marker 50 on a highway paved with unprocessed pressure, and nothing accelerates faster than opinions. Social feeds were flaming before she even cleared booking. Within minutes, Twitter lights up like Times Square. Number protect black women rockets to the top, insisting everyone hit pause and grasp the bigger picture before throwing stones. But a rival chorus fires back. Swap the roles and a male sprinter would be toast. TikTok jumps on the tension, splicing Coleman's IG Live beside clips of famous men pummeled by domestic violence headlines, asking viewers, same act, different verdict? Influencers rewind body cam frames like NFL analysts on Monday night. LawTube attorneys debate whether this was mutual combat or straight-up assault. Meme smiths turn Sha'Carri's booking photo into pop art stickers faster than you can say, free PNG. The result? A social media hall of mirrors reflecting questions about chivalry, race, and star power. And none of the reflections match. One truth cuts through the chaos. The internet's court never adjourns, and its verdicts can stick longer than any judge's ruling. Meanwhile, away from the scroll and swipe, a real judge is setting deadlines. And those clocks don't care about hashtags. 4th-degree assault sounds like a slap on the wrist, until you read Washington's fine print. Prosecutors don't need Coleman's blessing. They can pull airport video, grill TSA witnesses, and push the case forward solo. A guilty verdict can hand Richardson up to 364 days in county, mandatory counseling and travel limits. Brutal for someone whose job description is fly to the next meet. Rack up another offense and the charge upgrades to a felony with 5-year ceilings and a potential $10,000 wallop. High-profile defendants often cut deals. Anger management courses, probation, community service. It keeps cameras out of a courtroom but slaps a permanent asterisk next to your name. and sponsors remember asterisks the way sprinters remember false starts. And that brings us to the real stopwatch of modern track: money. World Athletics has Sha'Carri locked into September's Worlds with an automatic bye, perk of being the reigning champ. So, on paper, USATF can't boot her without a concrete reason. Their official statement? 2 words: no comment. Same shrug they gave during her 2021 THC fiasco. Nike, meanwhile, keeps running her commercials, but history says that loyalty has limits. Remember when they iced Manny Pacquiao in 2019? Or hit pause on Oscar Pistorius? The swoosh protects the swoosh. Factor in $1 million appearance fees, a rumored reality show pitch, and a false sneaker drop with her name stitched on the heel. Suddenly, one Washington misdemeanor is messing with the global balance sheet. Sports law insiders mumble about morals clauses that let sponsors sprint away the second an athlete discredits the brand. One marketing VP put it bluntly off record: grace is great, until the shareholders start calling. Which loops us back to the only person who can truly quiet the noise: Sha'Carri herself. History loves a redemption arc, until it doesn't. Some stars Kobe their way back to glory, others Marion Jones straight into oblivion. Right now, Sha'Carri's at a brand new starting line, but the surface is legal, not rubber, and the stopwatch measures public patience, not split seconds. The real hurdle? Showing the world that blistering speed can live in the same body as self-control. So was that airport shovey one-off meltdown in a messy love story? Or a flare signaling a pattern we've refused to see? Sound off below. This podium still has space for every opinion. One thing's locked: whether she's slipping into spikes or stepping into court shoes, every eye is timing Sha'Carri Richardson's next move.